Hi, welcome to my podcast, Hear Me Out. On this episode, I'd like to touch on a concept that I've come across lately. We hear about activist organization organizing campaigns against certain social vices. The one that caught my attention recently was the action against violence on women, women in marriage or young ladies, attacks on women being sexually violated. And the call is for everyone to put their hands together to fight against women violence. Now, that really caught my attention. What is the aim? To stop violence against women. Now, my question is, if we stop violence against women, then what next? Because you're going to leave a vacuum, and what fills in that vacuum is very important. And for those who have listened to me in the past, you will know I'm a strong advocate of projecting the desires you want, projecting what you really want to achieve, rather than fighting against what you don't want. So, this is what I mean. If we want peace, this is what we want, peace. We shouldn't fight against war. We shouldn't push against violence. Rather, we should try to practice things that will promote peace, like tolerance, being patient, being equitable, rendering justice. This will promote peace. But when we hold conference against war, the word war already promotes an idea, an image of violence. The same applies when we talk about promoting a reduction of violence against women. Why don't we promote love? That's what we want. Love for all gender, irrespective of the situation. We can learn to accommodate. Because when you promote stopping violence against women, the question is, what do you now put in place? Because nothing can live in isolation. You're going to create a vacuum and something will definitely fill it up. What if, after succeeding in stopping the violence against women, something worse than that fills it up? The next year we carry out another campaign against that vice that fills it up. I will advocate that we promote what we want. We want love for all gender. We want love for women. We want peace for women. We want opportunities, equal opportunities for women. We want the empowerment of women. We want women to be able to live in peace in their homes. We want women to be able to aspire for positions irrespective of where they come from, their color, their culture, their background, their educational setup. It doesn't matter. Then we have a focus. The focus is for women to live in peace, to live in happiness, in their homes, in their environment. That's the target. Now we can now look at ways that we can now start promoting these beautiful virtues for women. When you look at it from the other way around, you see that promoting these virtues actually gives you joy. Visualizing it actually gives you some level of peace, as opposed to fighting against violence. That alone already promotes some level of fright in the mind. So here's my call. when we create campaigns, let's make this campaign towards what we desire, not against what we want. Because, put it quite plainly, what you fight, we continue to fight you. What you resist, we continue to persist. But what you promote will come home and stay with you and breathe. So let's promote what we want and leave out what we do not want. Because the more you ignore what you do not want, life will leave it. When you ignore something for a long time, it will wither and die. But everything you put your energy into promoting, whether you're fighting against it or fighting for it, it will continue to persist. And I'm not an advocate of fighting for love. No, you don't fight for love. You build love. You build peace by practicing things that promote these virtues. So here's the call again. Let's promote peace for women. Let's promote justice, opportunities for women. Let's promote love for women. And with this, the violence will wither away. Wherever it persists, check it. People are actually fighting for it or against it. And that's why it persists. Let's give it a chance. Thank you once more for listening to my podcast, and catch you in the very next one.